It's Drew Blazik here. And in this video, I'm going to show you an example of this math Excel worksheet. This is for younger children, ages from 3 years old, and you could go all the way up to 5th grade in this. This is instead of using flip cards, really get to know how to do your math, and without doing the calculations on a calculator you want to figure out in your head, this is what this is for. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so we got a couple properties here. I want to show a couple buttons, or one button here. I got reset button. This will reset after the student goes through all the answers. So what I have here, and this is what you're going to enter in, I have number of questions. I have the first number, which is right here. This is the first number. And the second number is right here. And you could choose, you want to pick between 0 and 10. And if I hit the reset button, it's going to randomly pick numbers in between this range. You could pick -3 if you wanted for that first number, and it will give you up to -3. So it's dynamic in that approach. You can go all the way to 1,000 if you wanted to. So you can pick some big numbers. Okay, to show you how it works. So we got this. Right now I'm on addition. You can do addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. And if the student wants to figure this out, so we're going to do $804. Actually, let's make it more simple for my math ability. No, so this is going to be my 7 and 5-year-old loves doing these. They find it very entertaining and fun. So to show how it's good for them. And before we get started, anyone who, my son who watches me do this realizes if I hit equals and I say this cell plus this cell, well, that's not really helping them how to figure out in your head how to add those up. What I did was I have no formulas allowed. You have to solve this manually. So you cannot, because he's a very smart kid. He wants to figure that out. He wants to fill down. If you know how to do financial modeling, you can drop that down and it defeats the whole purpose. So only to solve it, you got to plug the number in. So if you get it correct, it's going to light up green. And I'll show you how that works. That grade up here, that's the percentage you got right for the numbers you put in. So right now we're 1 for 1. The next one is 14. We're 2 for 2. The next one is 8. Let's say I hit 9. Now I'm 2 for 3. This is teaching the percentage of what you entered, which is a powerful tool as well for younger kids. They can see I got 2 out of 3, which is 67%. Let's plug the right number in, 8. Now it's 100%, 4, and 4. And it will say complete. What's powerful about this Excel sheet, you could tell them, hey, before you watch this or go play or play a game, whatever the case is, I need to see that complete. So you can plug that in, you see what it is, 0 to 5, 0 to 10, and that must be complete. If I chose, for example, say 10 numbers, this will randomly pick the numbers in between that area up to 10 questions. I'm sorry, it's the numbers, 10 questions. You actually could go up to 100 questions if you wanted to, if you really want to punish your child and say you got to do 100 questions. It's going to pick random numbers of what we chose there up to 100 questions. So just want to show how that works there. You also have the ability to say, you know what, I want addition and subtraction. Once they get more advanced, they know how to do it. So now you can go here and say, okay, what's 5 minus 1? There's the correct answer. If you got the incorrect answer, it will just stay gray. You also could do division and multiplication. So you have multiply, you have addition there. And I want to show you something important. If your child did division, and again, this is for younger kids, I made sure I programmed that the division isn't necessarily going to go by that minimum and maximum, but it will give you a number. You don't have to worry about a decimal. You don't have to worry about that. So it's always going to do the division. Let's just do all division, and it'll make it easy for the student that you can figure it out. It's not going to have a decimal. So for example, I know that's going to be 5. That'll be the correct answer. That's going to be 2. So you can go on from there. So the division is a bit different because it's not going to go by the maximum minimum necessarily, but it will give you a number that they can plug in. You don't have to worry about decimals. That make it more of an advanced math question. The last part I want to show you is there is a parent section that you can type in the correct answer or the incorrect answer. It makes it fun for the student. All you do is type it in, and if they get the correct answer, for example, that will pop up. If they got the incorrect answer, it will pop up of what you typed in there. Students find this engaging, entertaining, and you can make it different each time. You'll find that your student is going to want to do a lot of these questions because it's fun and they could get very good at it very quick. You'll notice on there. I think that's it with that. I just want to say thank you for watching. Any questions, if you're interested in this sheet, please leave a comment. Thank you.